so rich, but they believe they won't compromise the threat. They will harmonize the threat. We got a billion for the perpetrator. You cross the line, you won't catch the break. My nigga strong, no chips. You rubber niggas, speak like Kyle-Lips. Ain't color brown, sugar like Sinai. Every time I move, I just in the streets. More like a night. My brother's glorious, you warriors, the labels going down and tell us we can take shots, we don't warriors, thrown in my way, when it's a free warriors, I ain't see it, you can't tell, I'm coloring by my brothers. Yeah, warriors, walk over for the body, we touchdown, one band for my brothers, I'm gonna spray some, this is you, man, you see all the time, and my brothers, I'm gonna put it on your tails, they ain't for it.
Shalom, y'all. Bashim Yahushua Barakatah. Shalom, y'all. Tomorrow, come Bashim Yahushua to all the sisters. Y'all mean. Y'all. All right, y'all tuned in tonight. I.S.U.P.K. Lashawan side. I tell you, things are pretty places too. On YouTube. It's all good. We up here now. It's a lot. What it is, y'all? You already know what it is, man. It's Friday. We about to be in the Sabbath soon in a couple hours, man. Get to say to hell with the white man in Hebrew. I mean, get to say I'm not working in Hebrew. Okay? Well, for most of us. Some of us, you know, we still got to do that slave on Friday, man. Because we enslaved. That's the whole point of it. So today we're going to go into lesson 2, right? So going to lesson 2, we're going to cover, I was going to cover lesson 3 and lesson 2, because lesson 2 is real short. I know y'all can't see me, right? I'm going to come around here to make it easy. I was going to cover lesson 2 and lesson 3, but we're just going to stick to lesson 2. There's a couple exercises in lesson 2 where you start to pronounce the words. Like of course, they got this because of Yiddish. Right, like was going over. Okay, in the Yiddish, of course, the little dots and all the little slashes and all that change the pronunciation of the word, right? Which is the Yiddish language in itself, as far as the Hebrew is concerned, right? Okay. So today, what it has in the lessons is the pronunciation. So I figured instead of just breezing through it, because it's so simple. I mean, it's really all we're going to go over today is the young, like a plural masculine ending. You know what I mean? For the men. And just the pronouncing the words in the Hebrew. And it starts to teach us how to break down what the word means. So lesson 2 is going to be a good one, right? Because it's the beginning of speaking Hebrew sentences. So we're going to practice on pronouncing each word, and we're going to go and break down, I believe it's four sentences, right? It's a lot. Y'all know the camera over here, I'm talking to the brothers. But it's 4 sentences, or 4 phrases, right? Because they're not the whole entire verse. It's just like a phrase or a statement, right? Which we're going to be going through right now. So we're gonna break down the Yom, go over the Yom, the plural ending. We also going to start to pronounce how to pronounce each word, and we're also going to break down the sentences. This is the beginning of breaking down Hebrew sentences. All right. So now let me see. Let's see if I can turn this off real quick. I see that's still playing by itself. All right, Most High Christ. So boom, boom. All right, let's go over this. Turai Bahaya. So again, Turai Bahaya. Hold up. I had Turai Bahaya up here in a minute. I'll let you read real quick. Real quick. You could, right? You can stand over here and then a mic, you can take this book right here. You are on page, is this page 10? I don't got my glasses on, so I can't tell you where we're at. This is page 10.
Page 10, come.
All right, so page 10 is, you can start. All right, so let's start at the top. Start at the top of page 10. I'm gonna have you read. Let's see what I'm gonna have you read real quick. Just read these, right? This one, when it says vibe, I put a Y up there because that's what they're talking about. They're talking about the Yah right there, so I put the Yah. You can skip this part right here, right? And you can read this. This is the bar. And then you can read that part right there. All right? So only thing you're gonna skip is this, that little kill, whatever it is. The white man, he got different breakdowns of what each word or what each word is. Like I remember he sectioned it into different sections of slang. He called one a pill, he called one I forget, a nip ball and hip ball and all this crazy Yiddish terms that is just used for what type of slang you think. That's it in a nutshell. You know what I mean? So we just gonna skip that part. There's no point. No, can you give me just a regular cup? Like you can use use like the regular tonic water. All right, so you can read that. You can come over here and read into the camera. I mean, not read into the camera, but face the camera and speak into the microphone. All right, or just speak loud so they can hear you. The mic will pick you up.
Translation. Using the analysis chart.
Matter of fact, before you start reading, we got a marker around here. You got a good one? We got a good marker that I can write on the board with. But you can read, just start reading. I'm gonna put the
translation. Using the analysis chart, you can translate Y conversa equal and.
So now they're saying Y at the beginning of a root word. Matter of fact, you can speak into this. This will pick you up. I use the regular class. So I'm gonna be moving around. All right, so Y, right? These steps to the side real quick. This stand right here. Wow, I'm gonna have to keep on reading. So Y. So this is the that's what I wanted to go into. Let me put this knife over my baby right here. Right? So the word is YAHANNA, which means and he spoke. So it's gonna give us how to break down what it means, right? So I'm gonna put up here the ancient. Look at that, y'all. That's my baby right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Not even got that in my pocket. It's stuck in the floor. This is my baby girl right here. Let's sit right down over here. So look. So we're saying, I'll put it up here in the ancient and in the prison, all right? So the word is YAHANNA. So that's the ancient Hebrew. We're going to put it in the Assyrian Hebrew as well. But y'all know I cannot stand using this Assyrian in this class, but I got you to go to America, right? YAHANNA, right? So that's what the word is. That's what it's talking about. So read it again. It says you can translate what?
Why conversive equal and.
So this right here means and. Now y'all know that this is the why. I just put it twice, right? So this right here is and. I think I found my space. I don't think I'm gonna have to. Right, so, all right. So why means and. When it's at the beginning of a root word, it means and. I can put it right here as well. But like, we need a different marker. This one is a little bit too. All right, so it means and. Go ahead.
Plus past tense translation.
And it's saying plus the past tense. Now, what it's talking about in this case is it uses them little dots and slashes to say whether it's past tense. Remember those little dots and slashes, he categorizes them into different categories of what type of slang we're using, whether we're using present tense, past tense, future tense, whether we mean it exactly or not exactly, or how to say it, metaphorical or literal, right? So that's it. That's how he uses it. Those dots and slashes, they help to identify whether this word is in the present, future, or past tense. It helps to identify whether we're speaking metaphorically or literally. So that's how he uses those little dots and slashes, which makes this word, which is in Assyrian Hebrew, into Yiddish. All right, like we went over last week. So we're going to read on.
Yah prefix equal he.
So the Yah prefix equals he. This is a Yah. Right here. This is a Yah in Assyrian. This is a Yah in English. So I'm gonna write the word over here somewhere in a second so y'all can see it. The word is, let's see, let me put this down so just to get a little bit of length. The word is YAHANNA, right? This is how you would say it. You would say Yah, and then I put the word right here, the bar. Right, because everything else is just it's the prefix. So we got Yah and the bar is the word, right? So this Yah right here means he. But I put it in parentheses because the he is pertaining to whoever is doing this thing. It's used to identify the person that's being talked about. So I put it in parentheses because in the sentence, it won't actually say it. But this is just used to refer to whoever is speaking. But it's not actually saying and he. It's saying and Malakia or and Chuba Yedaya or Chuba Ibaya. It's used to show that the person we're talking about is a man or one man, right? It's used to show the person that we're speaking of, all right? So read on.
The bar equals speak.
The bar equals what?
Speak.
The bar equals speak. So now this is the word bar. It equals speak. I'll put this up a little bit closer so I can write. The bar equals speak. So this is speak. Go ahead, read on. So wait, before you read on, let's identify what we just wrote down. So, like I said, this is the beginning of us breaking down sentences according to the biblical Hebrew word and text, right? So it says, YAHANNA, and he speak, or and he spake in Old Quick English, right? But remember, this is supposed to be past tense. So speak would be what in past tense? It would be spoke. So what is the word saying? And he spoke, and True Yedaya and. That's exactly correct. So the word is, and he spoke. Now, remember, this he is not going to be in the actual sentence. This is just to show that is pertaining to someone, that True Yedaya is spoken. So it's going to be and he spake, and then it would be your name. It will be YAHANNA Yedaya. And in the sentence, how would the sentence be? The sentence would be, and Yedaya spoke. Because this is who it's pertaining to the person, right? So, and he spoke Yedaya. That's how you would read it in Hebrew. YAHANNA Yedaya. Meaning, and Yedaya spoke. All right? So that was the first word. Read on, man. Let me help you out. I'm going to skip down. Boom, boom. All right. So you can read translation right there, and then you can read what's in. You can read this. Alahaya means bang, and then now this word is Alahaya. So just in case you didn't know it, I'm letting you know. And then you can read this right here that's highlighted. All right, and we're gonna go all the way through all of this right here, and we're gonna stay down. All right. You can get closer to the mic so we can hear you as well. Go ahead.
Translation, and he spoke.
And he spoke. That's what we just broke down. Matter of fact, let me see. Damn, you can't get up on what you call it. All right. So for this case, if you can stand just over to the side, you just might got to speak a little loud. Maybe stand off to the side like how you can stand. You might got to speak a little loud. I'm gonna move the mic, face it over here towards you a lot more. It should be able to pick you up perfectly if you're standing right there. All right. So now, and he spoke is the translation. That's the first word. Now this sentence, when somebody like to read the Hebrew sentence, Malaki, you would, all right, if you can come up. Of course, you got to get in front of the mic and read you can hand Malaki the book. You can take a seat and do the So Malaki, you can read. Of course, you're gonna just read louder, and this mic will pick you up. You're gonna read this sentence at the top, all right? Because that's the sentence that we're breaking down. Matter of fact, if you could, right? If you can, I'm gonna give once Malaki is done, I'm gonna give you the book, and you can write the sentence right at the top. Like you can erase the I.S.U.P.K Philly flags. You can do that real quick by reading, erase that, and then I'll give you the book, and you can write that up there. All right, go ahead, Malaki.
Waya Debar, Alahaya, Al Masha, Waya Amor, Al Yan, An Ya Yahweh.
Give Malaki your hand. Malaki, you can probably you read it again, but for sure.
Waya Debar, Alahaya, Al Masha, Waya Amor, Al Yana, An Ya Yahweh.
All right, no sweat. Get your mind. All right, you can take the book and write that at the top. That was Anya. Meaning I am. So you can write that at the top. Now, if you know the letters, can you write those letters in ancient? Matter of fact, write it in Syrian. You go in Syrian? Not really? You know those letters is in the ancient? La. So we'll write it at the end. All right? Wow, Mike, you can take a seat. So what you can do is you can come over here and read you can erase the board. All right? And we're going to go into the next one. We're going to do the next word. And we'll put the sentence up at the end. All right? On what it is that we're breaking down. Unless, let me see, Are you good with the Assyrian? La, not good with the Assyrian. It's all good. Take time. All right. So now, If I could, right? You can take a seat. The water for erasing the board. Trooper Ibada, you can go ahead and read.
Alahayim means God.
Alahayim means God, right? So I'm gonna put that up on the board. Alahayim means God. Go ahead.
Nouns like verbs are built primarily on three-letter roots.
So nouns like verbs are built on three-letter roots. La, and then yo. Right? Alahayim. I'm gonna put it in Syrian as well. I can't stand the Assyrian, but we gotta do it, right? So Alahayim, and it means God, right? Which is what the word means. It means God. How you pronounce it? Alahayim. La, ha. Hold on. Saying that up. Allah, and then Yom. Alahayim, right? That's how you pronounce it. It's a lot. I know the camera was far away. We're trying to write big so y'all can see it. So Alahayim means God. The word, remember I told you, it was going to be the word that we just read, which is YAHANNA, right? And it means, and somebody spoke. It means, and he spoke. But the he is not in the sentence, the he is pertaining to who is speaking. So who is speaking? If it was, and Yediah spoke, YAHANNA Yediah, then who was speaking in this verse, or in this phrase, right here? YAHANNA Alahayim. Go ahead, Malaki.
Was it Moses?
No, who is speaking?
Oh, the Most High.
The Most High. And God spoke is the translation. YAHANNA Alahayim. And God spoke. YAHANNA Malaki. And Malaki spoke. YAHANNA Ibahaya spoke. Chayaya Ibahaya. And that's who spoke. Ibahaya, right? So now, YAHANNA Alahayim. And God spoke. Or the power spoke, which is the translation. Right? Now, the lesson is on this young, which is the first part which they're about to break down. You can go ahead and read.
Here, the root has a masculine plural ending.
Here, the root has a masculine plural ending. It's talking about the young at the end of the word. So it's talking about young. This right here. Let's put a little line under it. All right? A little line under these two. Not making my own image, y'all. I'm just putting a line under it so y'all can see what it's talking about. So the young is a masculine plural ending, meaning more than one man. All right, go ahead.
Young. The word can and does mean God.
It means gods and the powers. Remember, in Hebrew, the word Alahayim means power. It means power. The word Allah means power. Alahayim is the powers, or the power, how we're about to get to. So it says it means gods, right? But in Hebrew, what does it mean? It means powers. 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 Read on.
But most often in the Bible, it is used for God.
It is used for God. Go ahead.
With verbs.
With verbs, meaning one person. Or power. The power. Even though it says Alahayim, which is masculine plural. It says a young here, masculine plural. So it usually means gods, but in the Bible, it says it means what? God. G-O-D. And God spoke. Or in this case, power, which we know means what? The power. The power said, the power did this. All right? The most high power. Yahweh Alahayim. the Most High power, right? Or the Lord God, which would be in English, right? So Elohim means powers or power. And in English, it's translated as God or gods. So in the beginning, God made the heaven and earth, right? But it's saying in the beginning, what? Gods made the heaven and earth. Or the power. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with Elohim. The Word was with power, or with the power. But we know what that breakdown is power, or it was with power, right? And the Word was power. Alright? So that's that word Elohim, which is when it says Elohim, it's talking about the angels. It's talking about the angels or referring to the Most High power. Christ also said, ye are Elohim. Ye are powers. You are people with authority. You should be running the earth. You should be a God to the heathen. You should be a God to the damn white man. You should be a power, a authority, a ruler over the nations. But we sin. Read on.
So God is the subject referred to by the prefix pronoun.
The prefix pronoun is talking about the Yah. Remember, the Yah was a prefix. It was YAH, the law. So Elohim is the one that is referring to, which is just broke down, even though I gave it to you beforehand. That's what it's saying. It's referring to Elohim. YAH the bar, Elohim. So your diet. How about this? I'm gonna have you, as we go along, you can put another word onto the sentence. So you can come up, you can write the sentence at the top, right? Can you give him the book real quick so you can see it? Yeah, you're gonna write this at the top. You ain't gotta write the dots. But remember, it's from right to left. So if you can mimic that, just up here as big as you can, straight across the top. All right. So you just gonna do the first two words that we did. We did YAH the bar, and we just did Elohim just now. And as we go along, we're gonna put each word on it. All right. If you can, man. You know if you can. I mean, you got the chart right here. You just have time. Draw it. No, you just doing this. Yeah, you just write me a series. You just copy it at the top of the board, all right? To the best of your ability, man. You know it's rough. And that's not our specific letters, but you know, we gotta use it. You know what I mean? I hate using it. Shout out to the Shepherd King, Most High in Christ. Shalom, y'all, Bashim, y'all, Shabbat. Hey, you gotta let me know, man, where y'all getting this app from, where y'all can type in these the ancient Hebrew letters from, man. The sister used it before. I think she told me, but it was so far back that I can't even remember, man. I can't remember what she said. It was only online classes, and she did it before. I think it was like a year or two ago. All right. I didn't get my shout outs. Let me get some shout outs. Shout out to Yaziah Yahweh. Shout out to Lashawan Benjamin. Shout out to Officer Zara Y. Shout out to the Shepherd King. Shout out to YAHANNA. Shout out to Willie, young man Will. I ain't put your government out there. Shout out to LaBob Benjamin. See you up there twice. All right. What's going on, y'all? Shout out to on Facebook, Michael, young man Michael. Shout out to Ainawa. Shout out to Nadia. Most time Christ, all right? Most High in Christ, y'all. Oh, okay, I see you. Shout out to you, sis. So that's it for the I need to make it bigger than that. I got to make it, you know what I mean? So they can see it. You know, they can't see nothing. Shout out to somebody else. What's going on? Somebody else? You all right up? Damn right. So we got somebody else in the building. He know a little bit of Hebrew. Might have to let him read a verse or something. All right, so YAH the bar, Elohim. brother trying to put it up in the Assyrian name. I probably can't see it, but this for the sake of the class, we're gonna put it up there. Man, brother doing his best, trying to write that heathen damn alphabet up there, using the heathen letters that we had to use. Good thing the Most High has given us back our language. We ain't got to ever use this besides teaching. When we write in Hebrew, we're straight up ancient. So give the Lord a hand for that, giving us back our language. You know what I mean? We ain't got to put chicken scratch on a goddamn sheet of paper anymore. We can use our own language. You know what I mean? So with that being said, we just gotta wait a second for the brother to finish writing, all right? So I'm gonna take some questions. Let me see if I got any questions on the Hebrew. Type in your questions as well. Also, you can hit up I.S.U.P.K@gmail.com. I'm gonna post it in the into the links on Facebook and on YouTube, right? You hit up I.S.U.P.K@gmail.com. And you can just request the Hebrew info. I believe I went back and searched everybody out and sent everybody what I had. So, Lord willing, y'all have it. I don't think I skipped anybody this week. If I did, just send me another email. And I'll send you the Hebrew class information for the I.S.U.P.K. for the Hebrew class, all right? You can stay with that. We're going to put it up at the moment. Matter of fact, at the end, we're just going to put up the whole sentence. Might be better that way. So why don't we hand it back to I.S.U.P.K, and I'll let you read a little bit in a second. So I.S.U.P.K, you can read where you left off. So we just got the breakdown for the word alahaya, means the power. If y'all know, we did those 50 words. I believe I posted it on Facebook on the I.S.U.P.K Philly page. I believe I posted it on Facebook, on 50 words that we got from this lesson. I'll do it again, post it up on the online classes page so y'all can have it. I don't think we have a Lashawan Qadash page on Facebook, which might be a good idea to get. But I don't think we have one, so I'll just post it again on the online classes so y'all can have all 50 words, all right? And of course, you can go back. I'm gonna put out the lessons. I haven't put them out yet, but I'm putting out this week, Lord willing, the first 2 lessons we did, or the first 3 lessons we did, and you can get all 50 words from there. But let's move on, because from lesson 1 to 8, we'll be using all those 50 words, all right? So let's move on. Matter of fact, Trooper Yedaya, you can erase alahaya, and the powers, you can erase that, and we'll go from there, all right? Read on, Trooper Yedaya.
Translation.
You can get a little bit closer to you.
Translation. And God spoke.
And God spoke, and the power spoke. And the power spoke. Go ahead.
Allah is a preposition meaning to, unto, into.
Allah is a preposition meaning to, unto, into. Right? And you can't see what the brother got up on the board at the top. But he got the bar alahayim al mashah. He just didn't get a chance to write the whole thing out. As a matter of fact, he was listed at the top of the board. I don't even went through all that hell trying to put it up there. I ain't even do you like that. But no swear, we just gonna write the whole thing at the end anyway, because everybody gotta be able to see it. So Allah is a word meaning, I said what you said. Al is a word meaning what?
Is a preposition meaning to, unto, into.
To, unto, or into is al. Alright? But to, unto, or into. How you pronounce it is al. Oh, it's like you put that up one more time. To, unto, or into is al. A-H-L. Or if you want to do it, you just put A-L. Who gives a damn? I'm just doing it because the I and then the la, you loses the I sound from it. It's how you get al instead of Allah, right? Al, and al means unto. Unto. Go ahead.
This is I.O. means upon.
Right, I.O. means upon. This is al, meaning two, like I spoke to somebody. Or she came unto me, right? To, unto, or into. He went into his house. The man went into his house. He came unto my town today, right? Or he went to say something to that person, right? So it means to, unto, or into is the word al. So right now we got Wayadabar, Alahayim, al. So we got Wayadabar, which is and he spoke. Alahayim is God. So and God spoke al, to, or unto. We'll just use to because unto is the old quicker English. But unto would be in the Bible. But today we would just say to. So and God spoke to. Wayadabar, al, alahayim. So like Wayadabar, alahayim, al, and then whoever, right? Al Yedaya, al Namayam, al Malaki, right? Al Ibahaya. So that was the word al. Now we're gonna put the sentence up at the end. We're gonna break it down. All right. So keep going.
Moshe
Masha
is the name Moses.
So Masha is the name Moses. I'm gonna keep this marker over here too. I keep taking it back up. This is not so now we're gonna get into Moses. I'm putting up every word up here so I can get a chance to write it down and have it. But we also gonna break down the right now we're breaking down the sentence. We also gonna put the whole sentence up here and write it out. But I want to go through this step first. We can have everything, right? So Masha, and then the ha. The sha and the ha are connected with the plural connector. The mas, it has a singular connector to show that it's pronounced by itself. So Masha. My Syrian shot is jammed up. Oh, it's jammed up. Masha, and it means Moses, right? The name of Moses in Hebrew. Masha, not Moshe, which the Jewish, I hate to say, call a white man Jewish. It just kills me. I can't say that. Which the white man who tries to steal the identity, he says his name is Moshe. Now who Moses that too. It's not Moshe, it's Masha in the Hebrew. Masha. Alright? Masha is the name of Moses in Hebrew. Read on.
And God spoke to Moses.
And God spoke to Moses. Vayadabar, Alahayim, al Masha. And God spoke to Moses. In the Bible, it may say, and God spoke unto Moses because of the old Quaker English. But since we learned it in 2019, we can just use to means the same thing. It's just that form of the white man's language, which again he stole from Japheth. At that time we said unto, right? But in today's English, which the white man stole from Japheth, we just say to. It's been modernized, we say to. All right. So and God spake to Moses, or God spoke to Moses. Go ahead.
I'll get what?
I'll your walk. Wait a minute, did you skip something?
No.
Let me see. And God spoke to Moses. You did skip YAHANNA. Did they skip it or okay, they skipped it. The next word I'll just do it because it's in the sentence. They skipped it because we did I believe we did YAHANNA before. But they actually skipped it. They didn't put it in his breakdown, or at least it's not right here. They may do it again later or whatever, or maybe the wife, the 3 three white devils just forgot to put it right there. They make mistakes. They devils, they make a lot of damn mistakes. But YAHANNA is next. So and the reason that I know YAHANNA is next, because Al is unto him. Al, you will, this is Al. Al is two. The Yah is which we're going to get into. I think we did this before. But I'll show you, we'll just do this word real quick. We'll take it one step at a time. Al, hold on. We're doing a Mar. YAHANNA Mar. So we're going to do that word that these three devils were skipped over. Right? So YAHANNA Mar. YAHANNA Mar. In the base of Syria with the ancient. YAHANNA Mar. Alright, now this is what it means. YAHANNA Mar, you know, the Y once again means and. The Yah again means he, but it's not going to be in the sentence. Amar is a word that means say. Depending on how you say it or what you mean it, it's probably going to mean say, because it's going to be past tense, seeing that that's how we speak. All right. The word is YAHANNA Mar. YAHANNA Mar. And that's how you say it. YAHANNA Mar, which means and he said. So YAHANNA Bar Alahayim, and God spoke. And God spoke Al Lashawan to Moses, YAHANNA Mar, and said, or in this case, and he said, but it's still talking about the Most High, still talking about God, right? Yeah, he is still talking about the Most High power, still talking about God. Like, so and he said, so and God said, and God said, or and he said, right? Or in this case, it won't be anything. It'll just be, and God spake unto Moses, and he said. It won't even be nothing right here. It'll just be, and he said. Because the Yah is still pertaining to who it was talking about. All right? So that was why YAHANNA get skipped over it. What was the word that we on now?
I.S.U.P.K,
which means unto him. We did al, right? Now let's do the Yah and the Y at the end of the root word. Which I know we did these lessons way a ton, but they guide you in the Hebrew like this. Now listen, teaching y'all how to manage Jimmy told me to teach it. I got a chance to ask him, and he told me. You know what I mean? So, and his work, right? So Jimmy he said, teach the alphabet. Then he said, teach the connectors. Like not just the singular connector, the plural connector, but the connecting words like wa, like ya, and you know, it goes like ka at the end of the word. I mean, when it goes at the end of the words in the beginning, teach the connecting words because they'll guide you through. You may not know what the word means or what that word is, but you'll know what it's saying by it saying and he, whatever this word means, or something this is your, whatever this word means. This is his, whatever this word means. This is her, whatever this is. It might say her mother or her father, but you know it's saying this is her something. Or and she, whatever. Or and he, whatever. You know what I mean? You'll know how, meaning to. Right? Which we just did, unto. And then you'll know the Y at the end. The Y means him. So you'll know this thing, whatever this is, it has a him at the end of it. So I don't know what this word is, but I can find this word and I can find it in English, wherever we at in verse, because it's saying something him. So I just got to look for him in English. I know where we at. if I came into a Sabbath service and they were reading, and I heard Al, which is the word that we all, I heard the word Al, what, right? I don't know what that word is, but I know what this word, why, it means him. Well, let me put it up in the Assyrian as well, so we get used to writing out the Assyrian. I jam that all the way up. So it ain't my language. I'm just jamming up some people. It's like some heathens alphabet, right? So if I see the word al, I know that the Y at the end, it means him. So wherever y'all was reading that in the Hebrew, I know whatever you just said, it has him in it. So if I know you in Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, but I'm not sure which verse you're in, I can hear the word him, and I can start scrolling through to see where it says him. And I can catch up to you. But I don't even know what word it said, which is why I commanded YAHANNA said, teach the alphabet and teach the connectors. And he said, then teach the words. And then you can break down sentences, which is, and it's perfect. I mean, it worked out. YAHANNA commanded YAHANNA's very season, give him a hand, give him a seat. Very season told me what to do. That's what I'm doing. And it's working. Al-Yahweh. I don't know what Al-Yahweh means. Well, of course, I know what it means, but I'm trying to say if I'm somebody else, I don't know what Al-Yahweh means. I know what why. At the end of that word is, it means him. I can find where you at. If I know you in Leviticus, I can find where you at. Something. One of these words, one of these verses got him in it. And which one is it? Then I'll hear him, then I'll hear another word. I'll hear Masha. I can find, I know Masha is Moses. I can hear Waya Amar. So I know Waya is and he. I don't know what Amar means. I can find him and he. I can just start looking for where you at in English. And I can find where you at. If I know what book you in. Now maybe you in Leviticus 23, but I ain't sure the chapter, I can find it, all right? So al we know means two. What would you say two in this case? It also means unto, right? So to him, this Yah right here is a connector. There's no breakdown for it. It's just a connector. It just connects what can I say? The suffix to, I don't know how to say it in the white man's English or the white man's word. But it connects the thing that's being talked about, which is him, to whatever he did. Whatever this thing being talked about is. This Yah right here connects it. Alright? It connects him to whatever it's saying about the person, or it's saying about the subject. It connects the subject to whatever is being said about it. It connects the, hold on, let me find it. Yah connects the preposition. Let me see, can I see that book real quick? I can read it to you. I think it's going to go over it soon. I believe we went through it already. We might have went through it last time. So I had it written down. So the Yah, we did go through it. Boom, boom. All right, that's the prefix. Now, where's the suffix at? Boom, Salaki, Warrior. I got you over there. But it connects the preposition some. The prefix pronoun, boom, that's the prefix. There's another exercise we did where the Yah, where, let me see, what is that? Is it in here? No, it's not in here. Oh, wait, it should go to, where we at? Boom, Al-Yahweh. Boom, boom, boom. All right, it sort of skipped it right here. It skipped it. I don't know where I read it at. Might have been in, I'm trying to tell you, might have been in chapter 1 somewhere. where we went over it. And then YAHANNA, where is that at? All right, Salaki, I can't find it. But let me see. Nope. That's not it. It's one of these words, but we went over it already and actually did it. And it tells us what it is, right? Boom, 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 Salaki. I'm just trying to find it. It connects the preposition to something. To the thing that's being talked about. I forget what it says. All right, but it's in here somewhere. We'll find it. All right, I went over it before. I don't want to spend too much time looking for it. Plus, I ain't got all my glasses, so I definitely can't see anything. Boom. I thought they were going to talk about it right here. The suffix is attached to a preposition. Oh, here you go. Yo, it's right in front of my face. Read this part for me right here. So, y'all. So I said, wear them red damn glasses. Come on, you can stand right here. Go ahead, read.
A suffix attached to a preposition is the object of that preposition, and therefore objective. The Yah connects this preposition and the suffix. Translation: to him.
Unto him. To him. The Yah connects the what? The what? The something to the something. I forgot it again. Go ahead.
Connects this preposition and the suffix.
It connects the suffix, which is this, to the preposition, which is al, meaning to or unto. It's like, y'all gotta start wearing the damn glasses, man. And I seen none of that. I was skipping through pages. It was amazing. It was sitting right there. So it connects the suffix, which is him, to the preposition, which is to. That's what the Yah is. It's just a connector that doesn't have a meaning. It's just used to connect the preposition to the suffix. All right? Most of the Christ for that. We'd have been all day trying to find that. Man. That was the Lord. All right, so let's read on. Go ahead, you can read. Matter of fact, you can, I'm not sure where you left off. You left off right here. Yeah, you can read this right here, what you just said.
A Y at the end of a word is the third person masculine singular pronoun, suffix, his.
His. Or in this case, it's saying him, which is about to get to. So it means this is his house, right? It means his or it means him. It's the third person masculine singular. That's what it said. First person is I. I robbed the bank. That's what I did. I robbed the bank. Of course, I never actually did that. I'm just using this as an example, right? Second person is you basically snitching. You robbed the bank. I'm not telling the cops. I did it live because you did it. That's me speaking to you. That's second person. Right? Third person is now you really snitching. It is they robbed the bank. He robbed the bank. Officer, that was his gun. Officer, that gun belongs to him. That's it. And that's third person masculine singular, right? So you got his, you got him. It also means, yeah, right, his and him. Him and his. That gun, that's his gun, sir. So that car belongs to him. I did not ride in his car. I, a first person, did not ride in third person his car. Now speaking in third person, now the general said, who was the third person? That gun belongs to somebody else. That's me speaking third person. I didn't say that gun belongs to you. It's not me and you having a conversation. I'm speaking to someone else about you. That's the third person. Officer, that's somebody else's gun. The general said, rich people talk. Like he said, hold this. Hold, you say, y'all, that's craziness, right? They love Wayne. They love Flip. Remember Little Flip? They love Flip. Now that's craziness, right? So now that's that word right here. So let's read on.
Anya.
Yahweh.
Anya means.
Yeah, right. That was Anya Yahweh. You man. Means I am the Lord. So Anya Yahweh is what? So what did we just read so far? We did YAHANNA and he spoke. We did Alahaya, which is God, and God spoke. Then we did which is to or unto, and he spoke to. And we did Masha, which is Moses, and God spoke to Moses. And we did YAHANNA. And God spoke to Moses and said, what? He said, Anya Yahweh. He said, I am the Lord. Which is what we about to get. We go ahead and read.
Yahweh means most high.
Yahweh means the most high. Devil bros got that part right there. I guess they figured for their life. They say it meant anything. Did they say it meant Jehovah? Is that what it means? Did they say it meant Yahweh? They did actually lie about that in the beginning of the book. The Most High's name is Yahweh. We put it in the ancient, right? Yah, Ha, and what? I'm gonna let some of y'all brothers come up here and get some of this Hebrew action, man. Come. So, Yah, Ha, then the Hebrew, Y, and the Ha is Yahweh. And he said it meant what, Trooper?
Means most high.
It means most high. I thought it meant Yahweh. What it means?
Most high.
Oh, it meant Jehovah. What it means?
Most high.
I thought it was I am that I am. What does it mean?
Most high.
Thank you. Somebody's out here teaching that the Most High's name is Ahaya Ashar Ahaya, which means I am that I am. Somebody's out here teaching that. That's not what the Hebrew says. And 3 white women are saying that, which is why that same brother got cut by the devil so bad. That devil cut him bad on that Hebrew, man. Like, he should be ashamed. You know what I mean? Brothers like that, brothers should be the truth and fell, and like you, men like me, and like everybody that came after them, all our captains that came after them, all our new troopers we just raised up, they fell on us. They left the truth and fell. They just fills up to them. We still be dry bones. We would have no way to the kingdom. We would be called the Lord, I am that I am. They have failed us. Like they dropped their sword, threw their hope away. They failed us. Now I know what King David meant when he said, mightier men have fallen than I. Like, man, it's like, man, you just gotta pray to the Most High, Yahweh, not a higher, higher, not Jehovah, not Yahweh, not Yeshua, Yahuwah. But brother, it's Yahweh is the Lord's name. And I know what how it feels to say, damn, mightier men have fallen than myself. These men were great men, and they fell. And if we was to follow them, brother, we'd be following too. We'd be saying, Ahaya Ashar Ahaya. When the Lord clearly said what? What did he say?
Yahweh means most high.
He said, Anya Yahweh, which means I am the Most High. So simple. I am the Most High. And Anya means I am. Alright, y'all don't know that. I'll put Anya up here real quick. Now, if I let two people come up and put Anya on the board. Anya means I am. Alright, and once you're done putting that up on the board. Oh damn, I took the marker again, huh? Lock the board. Let me see where you at, you right by that, y'all. Yeah, you can go ahead and read that. Yep, yeah, you can go ahead and read that. Yeah, you can erase that, but that's the Lord's name, just in case y'all didn't know. It means the Most High. Not I am that I am. Go ahead.
In Hebrew, 2 nouns or a noun and a pronoun can be linked by writing them together. And
now, can't skip over that, because now these white brothers are starting to break down slang. Remember, this is the beginning of breaking down Hebrew sentences. You have to be talking about slang if it's Hebrew. So the first thing they said is, you can link to what together?
Now,
And Yah. And the I, the Na, and the Yah. So the I, the Na is connected.
And then you just, you know, get the cereal. I need to write it big though, because they can't see, so you gotta make it as big as you can. Go ahead. Read it again, Trooper.
in Hebrew, two nouns or a noun and a pronoun can be linked by writing them together.
So a noun and a pronoun can be linked by writing them together. That's slang. We can link them by writing them together. Meaning we're going to connect these two. These two what? These two pronouns. You're going to put them together. Nope. That was in how you had it. And the I and I is connected. So therefore, that's slang right there because we constantly combining two different pronouns to make one. Meaning you write them together, now that's one verb. Go ahead, read on.
In English, we usually link down by writing some form of the verb to be between them.
Meaning we usually write some verb to be between these two nouns. Something like or is or something like that along the lines of is something else that means like a form of to be, meaning the presence there, this thing is present, they're here. Or like how can I say it? When they say like a form of to be, you got a is on Yah. No, that was the first part. It's good. You just got to erase it. It's A-N-Y-A or A-H-N-Y-A. You got to write that bigger than the actual English so they can see it. But go ahead, read on.
Such a Hebrew construction in which to be is understood is called a noun sentence.
Why? So such a sentence, so such a what?
Such a Hebrew construction in which to be is understood.
Meaning when they say which to be is understood, meaning we don't have to say it. We don't have to say the or it is my, you know what I mean? We don't have to say it, it's understood. Just like Alahayim, you don't have to say ha Alahayim. It's understood. Meaning they are the power. This I said it is good. I always have to say it. I can just say it is good. The it is like some form of to be. Meaning it is there, it's like the presence, like it. I can even why do we use the word it? And the sentence like it is good is you're talking about the thing. You're talking about the subject. But wherever that is understood, like if I say, oh, the food was good, or the food is good. In Hebrew, I always got to put the food is good, or the food, or because it's just think about how African talks. They say the food is good, like it's real, it's dumb, it's like kind of square a little bit. Like how's the food? It is good. And, you know what I mean? They don't have to say it is good. If I say to me, how's the food? Like it's alright, it's good. You know what I mean? There's no point to say it is good. It's already understood that you're talking about the food. So that's what it means. Go ahead, read on.
It's called a noun sentence.
And that is called a noun sentence. In English, it would put some form of to be in between the noun and the pronoun. But in Hebrew, we just say it. It's just together. And it's a noun sentence. Like Tawab Ma'akam, meaning good food, or the food is good. I don't have to put Ha Ma'akal, or I can say Tabo Wa, right? Which means is good. I don't have to say is. I don't have to put the present tense on it. I can just say Ma'akal Tawa, meaning food good. Or Tawa Ma'akal, good food. I don't have to say ha, like ha Ma'akal Tawa. I have to say the food is good. It's already understood that I'm speaking about the food. It's just Ma'akal Tawa, meaning the food is good. But even though I just said food is good, I didn't have to say the, I didn't have to say is. That's Hebrew. And that would be called a noun sentence. It's just the food, which is one noun, it's a person, place, or a thing. And then good is a person, place, or a thing. What was the thing? It was good. That thing was good. It's not a verb, it's not an action word. It's a noun or a pronoun. It describes a noun. So the pronoun and the noun, those two together are a noun sentence. All right? Ma'akal Tawa, food good. That's a noun sentence. I don't have to say the, I don't have to say is. I'm saying the food is good. It's already to be understood, right? So now let me see where you're at, Trooper. All right. So now they're about to go into the translation of the Lord's name, which we pretty much just did. But you can read it. And then we're going to put the verse up here, all right? So matter of fact, if you take a seat, I'm going to have Trooper Yesdiah. You can read this next part. Give Trooper Yesdiah a hand. I gotta get y'all brothers interacted in the class. Man, I'm doing all the work. You know what I mean? He said, like, you are doing all the work. I'm like, I'm working at Hebrew. Step a little bit over here. You know what I mean? Just, kind of be out the way of the camera so you can see the board. And read loud into the mic so they can hear you. Like, kind of step to the side, like straight and forward. You know what I mean? Like facing the mic. Right, but not too close. I'm saying like back, because you got the mic on the camera right here. So back so they can see you, so they can actually see the board. So you can go ahead and read the translation of the Lord's name. Let me show you where you at real quick. Right here. So you read translation, then we're going to go into this. And we're going to do that, then we're going to do the assignment. Can I get a time check real quick, Malachi? 8:15. We've got enough time to do these 4 sentences. All right, go ahead and read.
Translation, I am the Lord.
So translation is I am the Lord. That's what that meant, right? So now I'm going to put up the Hebrew sentence in our language. I'm not about to write the Assyrian, all right? Mainly because I don't got enough space to write both of them, or actually would write both of them. And I don't want to take up too much time doing it twice. So let's just have our language. Matter of fact, Damayam, you get up here, man. Come on, Damayam. Damayam said, I'm hogging us all the work. You put up one word, I'm putting you finish the bar. And you can put up the rest of the sentence, all right? Oh, so I got to hang that up. Here we go. Here you go, Damayam. Let's white out the bar. Can you give somebody the book so you can see what he's about to write? You're right, it's at the top. So go ahead, you can write, you can pick the first 3 words or whatever. And the ancient. Translated from the Assyrian to the ancient. No, I'm saying finish writing the Hebrew, like the ancient Hebrew. You know what I mean? So the brother is staying here so you can see it. And brother, you can read, you just gotta speak loud into the mic. All right?
I know it's my heart, so.
All right, you got it? All right, that's good. Go ahead, you can read it to the mic.
And God spoke to Moses, and he said to him, I am the Lord.
So you're just gonna finish writing that out in Hebrew. If you say, yeah, whatever you need to see, you can just ask the brother to see. So what was the translation of the verse?
And God spoke to Moses, and he said to him.
And God spoke to Moses, and he said to him,
I am the Lord.
I am the Lord. He didn't say Ahaya, Ashara, Ahaya. He didn't say Anya, Ahaya, Ashara, Ahaya. He didn't say Anya, Yahweh.
He said, Wayadabar Alahayim, Al Masha, Waya Amar, Al Yawa, Anya Yahweh. That's Hebrew. That's Hebrew. That's exactly what you just said. Read the translation again.
And God spoke to Moses, and he said to him.
And God spoke to Moses, and he said to him,
I am the
Go ahead.
I am the Lord.
I am the Most High. So I got a question online. Let me see. How do you say stop breathing Esau in Hebrew? That's hardcore. That is hardcore. I'll find it for you, right? I'll find it for you for class over. He said, stop breathing Esau. So you know Esau is to fade away, to faint in the way. You want him to mawah, to die. Or al mawah, to die, right? Or al mawah, unto death. So I'll find that for you. I'll give you stop breathing Esau, right? I'll look that up for you. And somebody else says, like, sir, can you over the difference between Yah and Alahaya? I'm not sure what you mean. You gotta just type it in, Yahaya. If you just make it clear. I caught your question a little late. You can make it clear on what you was trying to say. You said, can I go over the difference between Yah and Alahaya? I'm not sure. We might have already did it, but I think what you're saying is, Hosanna Christ. So what I think you're saying is, can I go over the difference between the Most High's name and the word Alahaya? If that's what you're saying, then I'll just give it to you now. Yahweh is the Lord's name. It means the Most High. Alahaya just means the power or the powers. And that could be anyone. It's usually speaking about the angels. It also speaks about the Most High in the New Testament. It speaks about the Most High, but it's just speaking about the Most High and the angels. But also in the Old Testament, it speaks about people with authority, a person with authority, a righteous man of the Lord, which is what it's talking about in John 3. John, is that John the first chapter or John the third chapter? It says, and the word, and in the beginning was the word. Is that John 1 and 3 or John 3 and 1? Go ahead. John 1 and 1. So that was the first chapter. So right there it's talking about literally a person, talking about Christ. And the word was with power. So that word power is talking about authority, is what I'm trying to say. Of course, it's speaking of Christ, but it's talking about authority. The person with authority is talking about his power, his actual power, which is what we mean in the Hebrew. The power of the Most High did this. The powers did this, meaning the Lord's power did it. Though the Lord sat back and the angels did it, the Lord's power had it done. Now, I would have loved for you to, catch some space in between these so we can write the angels. All right, so can you, let's try to move everything up. You already got it there, you got to erase this. Oh yeah, you can move it up. You can erase whatever you need to erase and just move it up so you ain't got to see it. I'll just start with the top row, bring it up. Now, maybe this is we can have some space to write the angels in. And we're gonna be getting to go over these now in this lesson. What we're about to do is we're about to break down a few more. They're not whole verses, they're like phrases. Yah means angel. Yah does not mean angel. Yah means the Most High. Yeah, so there's a second one. Yah is the Most High. He said, "I am the Most High." He didn't say, "I am an angel." Though an angel was the one speaking to Moses through the burning bush, but he is the power of the Lord. That's why it says, "And the power spoke to Moses and said, what? I am the Most High." He's speaking for the Most High. In the I.S.U.P.K, when somebody say, "I want to speak to Commanding General YAHANNA," what do we say, Malaki? You speaking to him. No, you're talking to me. I am commanding General Yahweh. I am his what? His power. I'm his representation. You want to know who's in charge of Israel? I'll tell you who's in charge of Israel. I'll tell you who he is, what his reputation is. It's commanding General YAHANNA on the planet Earth under Christ. So you want to know who sent me? You want to know who sent you to do this? Commanding General YAHANNA. Who gave me authority to teach? Commanding General YAHANNA. That's who did it. When the people shall ask me, who gave you the authority to say this? This is what you'll tell them. I'm Yah commanding General YAHANNA. This is what I'll tell them. You want to know whose name it is that sent you? Matter of fact, when we go to do interviews, when we go and do little interviews or the different things where we sit down and talk with people, or we got to speak to goddamn civil affairs, they want to know who's in charge. Commanding General YAHANNA sent me. That's his name. And if you want to know who we spoke to, or who we here for, who sent us, it's commanding General YAHANNA. That's the whole point. So the angel is an angel. You ain't gotta put the line. I just want you to put so each one. You forgot your ba and why the bar. You forgot the ba. So that's what the angel is saying. The angel, even though it's an actual angel speaking, well, which is why I said the power spake unto Moses. He is still representing the Most High. Because I don't want you to think, well, the angel's name was Yahweh. That was not the angel's name. Because you don't know if that same angel is speaking to everyone. There is more than one angel. There is thousands and thousands of angels coming. Christ is coming with 1,000. Give me that scripture, Malachi. With 1,000 thousands. All right? So I don't want you to get that confused. That's why I'm breaking this down. Though it is the angel that's actually speaking through the burning bush. Because who has seen the Lord? When Moses saw the Lord, he shined and they had to put a veil over him. And you couldn't even look him in his face, man. He just had such a glow. Man. Like Moses had Allahayah or Allahayah, singular in this context. He had power. So though it was an angel speaking, it was still the Most High speaking. Because the Most High is what? Has given the angel the authority to tell him what he's asking. The angel is speaking for the Most High. Like, I can't believe you asked me who the hell just sent you. Have you lost your entire mind? Do you not understand that the black God, creator of heaven and earth, is not a joke? He's a man of war. The hell do you mean you want to ask a question? Do what you told. Hey, Shalaki, sir, why are we going there? Nigga, shut up. Just go there. Just go. That's it. It's so simple. Do we have to do this? Yes, you have to do it. I cannot believe you even asked, do you have to do it? Yeah, you got to do it. I didn't know I put the option for you not to do it out there. That's the I.S.U.P.K. That is the Bible. The Bible is not, hey, take coach. Sir, if I got to take coach, I don't really feel like it. That is not the U.P.K. That's not the Bible. You have to understand who the hell you are speaking to. The Most High power is telling you to take coach. The Most High power is the one telling you to take out the trash. The Most High power is the one telling you to make the dry bones live. Which is why a lot of these fake Israelite cats can't stand or can't hang or keep their position, which is stand in Hebrew. They can't last with the men of the Lord, man. Because they worried about who is giving them this order when they shouldn't worry about it. They should automatically know it's the Most High. It's the God of war.
The God of the Bible, the creator of heaven and earth. Run over teaching you this Hebrew class. Commanding General YAHANNA is teaching you this Hebrew class. Can't believe you ever asked me that. So I sound like my daughter. Sound like her. So she be talking sometimes. Ever this and all that. I can't believe you have even asked me who is teaching you this class. It's Commanding General YAHANNA teaching you the class. Why? I can go deeper. It's the Most High Power teaching you the class. Just so the reader come and understand. Most High is teaching you this class. If you must know. But it is Commanding General YAHANNA that is teaching you this class. You want to be taught? Commanding General YAHANNA is teaching you right now. Who's writing on the board? Commanding General YAHANNA is writing on the board. Who's reading out the Hebrew book? Commanding General YAHANNA is reading out the Hebrew book. Doesn't matter. Why are you even asking? Why don't you just learn it? But that's the breakdown. I kind of went into it a little bit, yeah, just so you can understand that the angel is speaking, but it's the Most High. So when you say the Most High, I am Yahweh, it is the Most High. He's speaking for the Most High. That is the Most High's name, which is why I'm giving you Commanding General YAHANNA's name. Of course, that is not my name, though I have a microphone and I'm talking to you now. It's Commanding General YAHANNA speaking. All right? And if you knew anything, it would be the Most High speaking. But I'm just giving you the breakdown, guys. You know what I mean? I'm not actually coming at it. I'm just giving you the breakdown. Just so you don't think that the angel is Yahweh. That's not what the angel is. All right, that could be any angel. We have no idea which one it is. But the angel is speaking for the Most High, and that is the Most High's name. All right. So now let's get into this to the Hebrew. All right, so Gamayo has put the pronunciation for each Hebrew word. All right? So what we'll do is, I would have loved them to put the English though, but it's all good. I'm glad you put that. Gamayo was about to say, God dang it, you got me again. But it's all good. Give Gamayo a hand. We're about to go over this Hebrew. You can take a seat. I need to be the first one, though. All right, read. Is there anything left for you to read? Let me see where you at, because I crossed a ton of that. Give it crap out. Yeah, read this right here. So this is the assignment for lesson 2, which we're about to get into after we do this. Go ahead.
The exercises throughout this workbook will rarely be a complete biblical verse, but will
so the exercises that we're going over, meaning these assignments that we're about to do, we can just break down. It's rarely going to be a full Hebrew verse. We're not going to always do a Hebrew full entire verse. That's rare. I believe it's some at the end of the book, like once we have learned everything, a couple of Hebrew full verses to break down. But it's very rare that we're going to do that. Go ahead.
But will be limited to those grammatical constructions and vocabulary you have learned.
But the grammar constructions, meaning the slang sentences, to make it in today's black people talk. The grammar, the proper way of speaking, and the way it's constructed, the way it's put together. The proper way of speaking Hebrew and how it's put together. We know that's what? Slang. That's it. So we learn how to read biblical slang, or the language of Hebrew. So that's what that's what we're about to learn now. We're beginning to break down the biblical Hebrew and read out the sentences and understand what it's saying. Go ahead.
Therefore, what you translate may be only a phrase or a clause.
Go ahead.
Hosea 1 and 2.
So these are assignments we're about to do once we go through this. Go ahead, Hosea 1 and 2. Keep reading. You ain't got to read it. Just read yours.
Exodus 6 and 13. Exodus 32 and 21. Judges 11 and 13.
So that's what we're about to go over. Exodus 6 and 13, and the rest of them that he just mentioned, right? And Hosea 1. So you can take a seat, you sit the book down. All right, give a young man two by five. Sound like a trooper in your diet. And two by five, and Now I want to go over this real quick. I'm not- I want to go over this right quick. This is YAHANNA. All right, you got the pronunciation up here. YAHANNA. Alahayim, Al, Masha, Waya, Amor, Al Yawa, Anya. You did the same thing again. I'm like, it must be your race last time. No, it's all good. Man, Anya, the I, and the Nas connected. You fixed it on the last one, but I guess we're still trying to get through it this time. So Anya, Yahweh. Go ahead.
I'll rush this. I'm going to put the law right there for the
Word.
right here.
You got it right there.
That's the law, sir.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's why oh, it's not, you got to put law right here. So you got Ayamar, right? And it's supposed to be Yah Amar. So this is what I would do, right? It's a lot. Just for now, I'm gonna erase that. I'm gonna just erase all of it and put the English up there. All right. This is for the sake of what I want to do. I'm gonna put the English up there so we can know what it's saying. All right. So now let's go through. Hold on, this cord a little jammed up. Now let's go through it, right? So YAHANNA is and spoke. And spoke. It's like it, Alahayim, and spoke God. Meaning, and spoke God out to Masha, which is Moses. Moses, YAHANNA is and. It's like I was going to try to put each part, but I just put what it's saying. We broke it down already. So, and he said, in this case, they actually used it. But I can guess, and they use it in that type of English. You got to check the King James Bible to see it says, and he said. He could have said, and he said, man, you can use it that way, or it would just be, and said to him. And our Yahweh is to him. And said to him, I am, Anya, which is I am, Yahweh, which is the Lord's name. I am Yahweh. So, this is over here. YAHANNA Alahayim. And God spoke, right? Al Masha to Moses. YAHANNA Al Yahweh. And he said to him, Anya Yahweh. I am Yahweh. I am the Most High. That right there is just a cut to anybody who wants to say that the Lord's name is something other than Yahweh. It's plain and simple. We broke it down and we went through each part, went through each word. Now we see what it's saying. It's saying, and God spoke. YAHANNA Alahayim. And the power spoke, right? Or and he spoke God. Or and he spoke the power. But we know that the he is pertaining to the Most High. So it's and God spoke to Moses. And he said to him, I am Yahweh. That was said by an angel. Just so y'all know. An angel is the one saying this, like I just broke down to Moses. But he's telling them what the Lord's name is. Alright? So that was the first exercise that we did in the Hebrew. So now let's go over some of these short phrases that they've given us. Maybe Hosea 1 and 2. Malaki, you can read that in the matter of fact, you on guard. Trooper Ibanaya, you can come sit right here and read. Trooper Yediah, you can erase this. I'm gonna have you I'm gonna have you write this on the board in the ancient. Do you know what each letter is? Like each Assyrian character? Like, can you tell what these are? Well, you got a floor right there. It's a lot. It's a big old turret right there. So you just gotta take your time with it and figure it out. And these is real short, so it ain't gonna take too much time. Now, if y'all sitting there at home, this is a good time for you to, like, okay, I would rather y'all have a pen and paper. And also, we have we can go on Google Hangouts. Well, we could at one time. I'm not sure if we're able to do it now. But I can give y'all a number to call in. Y'all can call in, state your name, state your registry, and recite the alphabet, which is tradition, right, for the Hebrew class. And y'all can, be along with the class. I may have a calling number. So you can just call in, and whenever you got a question, you can say it, or, ask your question there and be online, all right? Instead of just watching from home, I'd rather y'all be interacting in the class. All right, so I need you to write it bigger than that. Remember, the camera's a little far, so you have to write it, as big as you can. Here we go. And if I could, let me help you out too, right? If you write with a marker, and I'll show you something real quick. Try to put it flat down. You see that? Compared to like, I don't know why I write like I do, but compared to write like this. Like when it's flat down, it makes it look better. I mean, I don't know, it just depends on how you write, but if you can write like that, everybody will be able to see. There you go. So the brother, he's putting up Hosea 1 and 2. True by God, you can read Hosea 1 and 2. You can slide over just a little bit towards the mic so you can hear. Go ahead.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 1 and verse 2. The beginning of the word of the Most High by Hosea.
The beginning of the word of the Most High by Hosea. Go ahead.
And the Most High said to Hosea, Go, take unto thee a wife of whoredom.
Take unto thee a wife of whoredoms. Go ahead.
And children of whoredom.
And children of whoredoms. Go ahead. Talking about the Israelites. Go ahead.
For the land hath committed great whoredom.
For our land hath committed great whoredom. Remember, us worshiping false gods was considered fornication. The Lord looks at us like his bride. Go ahead, Kamaya.
Spiritual fornication.
It's spiritual fornication. You doing something, you flirting and you fornicating with other gods when you have a God you belong to. It's like a woman, she's flirting and, talking to some old other cat, but she has a man at home. She is fornicating with her. She's going to have sex with this man and is having sex with a man, but she has a man at home. Remember, the scripture said the good man is not home, or the good man is not home. My bed smell like roses and whatever the scripture said. I believe that was in Proverbs. Give me that one. Somebody he said he saw a young man in the night going to like a whore's house. Go ahead. No, I'm talking about what it says. Type in for the good man is not home. Like, I believe it was Ecclesiastes 7. Proverbs 7. It's one of them. But King Solomon was breaking this joint down, man, about a whore. Go ahead.
Was it the one that was saying like stolen waters are sweet?
Yeah, stolen waters are sweet. God damn. That is Israel, man. Israel we know what we're doing is wrong, man. And we do it anyway. Because it feels good. It is good to so let me just check the young man real quick. Let me see. He's writing Hosea 1 and 2 up. So you got YAHANNA, you got YAHANNA. That's supposed to be a high here. Put another top. And then the hour was all right, what's our Christ? Get the trooper ahead. He said he didn't know, but he put that with. You're getting it together. Go ahead and read what you got, Alaki. This is a precept for this. To show how we went forward and fornicating with other gods, man. How we children of whores. And how we how we're a wife of whores, which is the precept when the give me the other precept where the Most High talked about us like we was in the grave. Is in Jeremiah the 3rd chapter, where it says, can you go back into that woman again after she cheated? Yeah, Jeremiah the 3rd chapter. Because, and this is why he's telling, I'm breaking this down to tell you, this is why he's telling Hosea to take a wife of whores, meaning go get us, go out and get your brothers and sisters. They're a wife of a whore. Israel is a whore. And they're the children of Israel. They're the children of a whore. Which is the precept, which is the metaphor that I'm putting the precept for. Go ahead, Malaki, give me what you got.
Proverbs chapter 9, verse 13.
It's like you had to come up and you give it to Tamayam since you want to call. You give it to Tamayam. Tamayam, you just come up and read it. This is ridiculous. Wow, listen, Mr. White Man, I'm not going to work. That's it. If the sun is down, my phone is off. Don't call me at all. My job ain't that good anyway. Don't call me. Go ahead, Namayo.
Proverbs chapter 9, verse 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing.
Not that I'm talking about when he says the good man is not at home.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, you got that one? Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 7.
There we go. Proverbs the 7th chapter. I knew it was something in the 7th chapter. Go ahead.
Verse 19. For the good man is not at home.
For the good man ain't home. Go ahead. Meaning my man is not here. Though he's a good man, he ain't here. Though the Most High is good. Now, that's not a metaphor for the Most High. I'm just using it as a precept for Hosea, right? So, though the Most High ain't physically with us and ain't here right in front of us, we choose to smoke weed and to get high and to steal and cheat and lie. Go ahead.
He is gone a long journey.
You're on a long journey. He's far away. Go ahead.
Verse 20. He have taken a bag of money with him.
He took a bag of money with him. He's going to be gone for a minute. He took a bag of money with him. Go ahead.
And will come home at the day appointed.
He's going to come home at the day that is appointed. Whenever the hell he gets back. He is a man, isn't he? We got multiple wives. We roll around house to house, couch to couch, like Captain Qadash said, floor to floor, house to house, couch to couch. Of course, we ain't on the couch, but I'm saying us chilling on the couch. We ain't sleeping on the damn couch. We could, we wanted to. You can sleep on the couch anyway. You can do that when you got ribs and houses, right? So that's what she's saying. He on a long journey. He took some bread with him, some paper. He gonna be buying stuff. He gonna be out for a while. He's not coming back anytime soon. Go ahead.
Oh, God, sir. And will come home, verse 21. With her much fair speech, she calls him to yield.
But her fair speech, she calls him to come to her, to yield unto her words, to listen to her. Go ahead.
With the flattering of her lips, she forced him.
With the flattering of her lips. Now she impressed this man with how she said what she said. Now, listen, a whore will clean a house to get a man up in there. That is true. She'd be the worst baby mama ever. She'd be a complete whore. But let you say you coming over and you want her house to be clean when you get there. Say you don't even say you want a house to be clean. Whores will clean the house because the rod is coming over. Some whores won't. Some whores will clean that house. They'll send the kids to bed, put them in their room so she can have sex with you. Ain't that crazy? Go ahead.
Verse 22. He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to a slaughter,
And he went after her straightway as an ox goes to a slaughter. Go ahead.
or as a fool to the correction of the stocks.
Or as a fool to the correction of the stocks. Go ahead.
Verse 23. Till a dart strike through his liver, as a bird passes to the snare, and knows not that it is for his life.
Damn, that's a key part. A dart strike through your liver, you get that goddamn disease, man. You get HIV and herpes and chlamydia and gonorrhea and whatever and whatever else they got. I don't know what they got. Tuberculosis or something like that. I don't know what the hell they got out there. They got something. Go ahead.
Blue waffles.
Blue waffle, damn. So you end up with the blue waffle. That's heavy. That's how we are. We like a whore. Why? Because our good man, he ain't right here. He ain't around anytime soon. That's the Most High. We ain't gotta, who knows if he see me do this or not? Who knows if he even real? That's a book. And we go out whoring because our good man is not home. I just use that as a precept, right? Let's get back to breaking this down because we got 15 minutes, but we got 10 minutes now. All right. So that was the precept on why he told Hosea, go to a whore. Go take unto you a whore. Go take unto you the children of a whore. The children of Israel, Israel being the whore, children of Israel. It is the same metaphor. It's speaking about Israelites. All right. So now, this is the exercise that they gave us. This is the ensample that they gave us, like the New Testament says. Like a word for example. So now I'm gonna put the connectors on here for you. You can sit the book down and take a seat. We probably gonna get to the rest of the exercise. We probably gonna finish that next week. Waya, Amar, Yahawa, Al-Yawa. Alright? Waya, Amar, Yahawa, Al-Yawa. Read Hosea 1 and 2 again.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 1, verse 2.
Go ahead.
The beginning of the word of the Most High by Hosea.
The beginning of the word of the Most High by Hosea. Go ahead.
And the Most High said to Hosea, go.
That's not Yahweh. That is Yahweh. It's the Most High's name. I know the I know the Ka and the Wah is the same, but it's the Most High's name. That's a house. No sweat. I mean, learn to be Assyrian. No sweat. We constantly doing the ancient, but this is why I try to add in Assyrian with it so we can learn. So it's Waya Amar Yahweh Al. Let's break it down, all right? What does the Y mean? Anybody know what the Y means? Go ahead. It means and. People know it. The Y means and. Let me erase this real quick, right? Just real quick. I'm just put it back up there for everybody to see. So I need some space to write under it. So the Y is and. What does the Yah mean? Go ahead, Trooper, you dying? Means he. But the he is talking about what? It's talking about whoever the person, whoever it's talking about is an indicator. I keep saying connector, but it's actually an indicator. I just call all of those different things, like the prepositions and suffixes and all that. I call them all connectors. I just categorize them as a connector, right? But it's an indicator to tell you that it's speaking to someone. This right here is say. It's say. Say, and it also means say. It means say. So Waya Amar Yahweh. I believe we know what that is by now, right? Anybody know? What's the word Yahweh? Go ahead. The Most High's name. The Most High's name. Everybody know that that's the Most High. We all know that, right? So Most High. So and he said the Most High. Now the next word was our. Somebody tell me what our means. Anybody know? Just look over. Go ahead. Unto or to. We can say two today. Unto is the quicker English. It means the same thing. Or we can say two. That's what we say, or we say unto. The Yah is an indicator. It's an indicator, it's a connector. Right? What does the Y mean? Nope. The Y at the beginning. Go ahead, Malaki. Means him. Him or his, which is the same thing. It belongs to him. It's his car. It's his money. It's his house. The house belongs to him. The money belongs to him. The life is his. Life belongs to him. So somebody tell me what it's saying. Well, what is YAHANNA? Somebody break that down. Y'all can take the mic. Whoever wants to do it. Take the mic and just break down what it's saying. Read Hosea 1 and 2. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna let somebody break it down because you come up a lot. We gotta see if we get what we're going over.
So, this is saying, hey, the Most High said unto them.
Give him a hand. I can get it. He said it's saying, and the Most High said unto them. Read Hosea 1 and 2.
Okay. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 1 and verse 2. The beginning of the word of the Most High by Hosea. And the Most High said to Hosea, Go, take unto thee a wife of whoredom and children of whoredom.
And the Most High said unto Hosea. Now this exercise, they put unto him. In the English, it was unto Hosea. Oh, matter of fact, read what you got again.
And the Most High said to Hosea, Go, take unto thee a wife of whoredom and children of whoredom. For the land hath committed great whoredom, departing from the Most High.
So that's what we did. We departed from the Most High. And the Most High said, that to Hosea. Now the exercise, remember it said we're never going to do the whole verse. So they just put our in there and say, he said unto him. The unto him would be who? Hosea. So YAHANNA, our. I forget how you say Hosea. I think it's Hawashai. Hawashai in Hebrew. I think that's how you say Hosea. Don't quote me on that. I looked it up because Joshua's name was Hosea before it was Joshua. It was Howard. I looked it up. I believe it was Hawashai in Hebrew. Let me check it real quick. Got it on the phone. Go ahead.
It is the Hashai and the I.S.U.P.K.
Hawashai.
Yeah,
You're going to check it out in the Blue Letter Bible, all right? Where you at, Hosea 1 and 2? Let's get in the Blue Letter Bible. We're going to show the people real quick. We're going to show them the cameras over here. I'm so used to it being right here. I'm about to show it to the mic. Good Lord. All right. So the cameras over here. We're going to show it to y'all in the class real quick. Let me get Hosea 1 and 2. Give me 1 second. We did pretty good on the timing, but we ain't gonna be able to get all the way through the exercise. We ain't gonna be able to get all four of those assignments that they gave us. We're gonna do the other 3 next week and then go on to chapter 3. All right. Or we might just spend the whole class on it and break it down and look at it in Hebrew. Oh damn, I forgot. This is gonna take a little long. Let me do this real quick. I might not can do that. You got the blue letter Bible, somebody else? You can pull it up on your phone. We're gonna show everybody on your phone. My app a little frozen. I don't know why that is. It's trying to use up our extra time that we got. We got 4 minutes left to go into some more Hebrew, man. All right. I want to say shout out to Chicago, I.S.U.P.K. Chicago, and I.S.U.P.K. Indianapolis, and everybody that attended I.S.U.P.K. Detroit, I.S.U.P.K. Kentucky and Louisville, right? And everybody that attended the I.S.U.P.K. Midwest barbecue, man. Those brothers showed us a lot of love, man. A lot of new brothers got raised up. I mean, a lot of officers got raised up as well. Shout out to you up, putting in that work. I need my young man work. Show you how that's how they felt today. It was nothing on me. Oh, y'all ever see that movie, The Book of Eli, or not The Book of Eli, the movie Eli? At the end, he the whole time he act like he reading the Bible. And he got to wherever he was going, the book was empty because he remembered it in his mind. And that was biblical because at one time the Bible was his word of mouth until we began to write it down. So, like the stories of Genesis and all that we got from Moses, all that would be word of mouth until we started to write it. Let me know if you got it.
Oh, you were right. So it's I was shy.
I was shy. Let me see. Oh man, I want to show everybody. All right. Hold on. First, let me just show y'all this right here. Damn, I can't see. So y'all gonna have to bear with me for a second. That says how was shy, which is and it's the name for Jose. Of course, the white man got Hosea and all that, Hosea and all that garbage up there. But it's the name for Hosea. It's Hawashai. Right? So that is Hosea's name. Now, oh, here we go. It got up here too. It says family name of Joshua. I don't know if y'all can see that. That was the first one it said. It said family name of Joshua. It was Joshua's name before Moses gave him his Hebrew name of Joshua, which is heaven of getting a Hebrew name, man. Wow. Go ahead.
So Hosea is short for Joshua?
No, Hosea, meaning Joshua's name was Hosea. Like just like it's more than one Yahawashi. And if you read it's more than one Jesus, is the one in the Apocrypha. We might be like two in the Apocrypha. I'm not sure. I think it is. I think it talks about 3 of them altogether. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me on how many, but it's definitely more than one. It's definitely the one in the Apocrypha. Go ahead.
So why is Yahawashi instead of Hawashai?
Because that's not the same name as Yahawashi. It's like a different name. It's like Josh and Joshua. It's basically like that. Dan and Daniel. I mean, it's not the same exact name. Or Ed and Eddie Petersburg or something like that. And you got Ed Petersburg. It's sort of that type of thing. Or Josh McGillicuddy. Or Joshua McGillicuddy. You know what I mean? It's the same type of thing. So with that being said, right? It's 9 o'clock now. I hope y'all really understood what we was doing today. Salaki, I know the warrior wanted to say, stop breathing Esau, right? Let me see if I can find this for you real quick. We know Esau's name is I.S.U.P.K in the Hebrew. I'm gonna give it the word for stop is, it's Qadash. Qadash. It's stop. Let me just get breath. I'm not sure if we have it here. Break. No, we don't have breath in this one. If you can find it in the Hebrew for me, somebody else. Breath. And we'll put it up on the board for the brothers. Stop breathing Esau. We love that Esau. We love for Esau. La La'al Mawab. Wait, it's Salakia. Yeah, I knew that didn't sound right. Al Mawab. We love for Esau to Mawa'ah al Mawab, to come unto death. Mawab is die or is death. You know, lie at the beginning of Mawab is to, or lie at the beginning of any book is to. Al, which is dead, is unto. I actually said come unto to death. I didn't actually have to put the actual law. I could have just said Mawa'ah al Mawab, which is come unto death. Most time Christ. What is it? What is it? What is it? Napak. Napak. Alright. So he wants to stop reading Esau. So it would be okay, breathing would go first for sure. It would be breathing stop because the verb comes first, right? So it's napak, napa, and ka. Yeah, right with the ka. Alright. So I make this big. Na, pa, cha. The pa. And then breathing, that's breathing. Then Qadash is how you say stop. The pa, Qadash, stop breathing, right? And then who? I.S.U.P.K for Esau. I.S.U.P.K. So this is breathing, right? Breathing. Salakia. I jammed that up. That's breath that you just gave me, right? So breathing would be what? Somebody know? That's a good one. It's the present tense. So who will we use for the present tense? This is the easiest one of the tenses. We just put a Y after the first word, after the first character. The Y goes in between the first two characters. So it would go in between the na and the pa. It would be nawapak. Nawapak, the Qadash, which is breathing, not breath. That was breath stop. Or stop Esau's breath is what we had first. It would be breath stop Esau. Like stop Esau's breath. Or we can say nawapak Qadash, meaning breathing stop or stop breathing Esau. We want Esau to stop breathing. And of course, you know this is Esau right here. I.S.U.P.K in Hebrew. Wasted away. I.S.U.P.K. Wasted away. Why? Is he? It's him. Wasted away is he. The why at the end. I.S.U.P.K. Wasted away is he. Now, they could have just, who knows, you have to look up what each word is. Speaking of y'all, gotta speak to the camera, so you can look up whatever each word is because any part of these could have been somebody. You make a name by, you can give them the actual word for the name, or you can combine the characters and make a name out of it. Like I from I.S.U.P.K meaning made, or shop from whatever this is, or wasted, and then the Y for him. And you can just put it together. Wasted away is he. You know what I mean? Or is, or Shawah, meaning wasted, meaning is wasted. So they can take the Shawah, they can put an I on it. You know what I mean? This for whatever it is. You know what I mean? So it depends, but that's the name of Esau. So you want to stop breathing Esau? We don't want the bad song for Esau. We want the opposite of that. Bad said breathe. We don't want that for Esau. We want him to now will pop the dawn like Shaw. We want Esau to stop breathing. Stop breathing Esau. All right? What the brother asked for, we got it for him. Stop breathing Esau. Now Qadash I.S.U.P.K. Stop breathing Esau. All right? So the brother asked for what we got it for. With that being said, it's 9:06. Today was the Hebrew class. We went over lesson 2. All right, lesson 2 was short. That was actually the whole lesson 2. It's just some assignments from lesson 2. I might just post them up on Facebook. Y'all can do it yourself. And then next week we just get into lesson 3. So with that being said, we went over lesson 2 in the I.S.U.P.K Hebrew class under commanding General YAHANNA. That being said, I'll pass the class over to priest and officer of 500, Malachi.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We're at I.S.U.P.K. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are all finished for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from their head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from their head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Read about it in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. I.S.U.P.K means 10th in Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord give you, you give to the teacher. A priest fund is a free will offering for the priest. It's not mandatory whatsoever, but now you would like it. Upcoming holy convocation is the memorial of blowing of the trumpets. The first day of the 7th month, which is Saturday, September 28, 2019. Read about it in Leviticus chapter 23, verses 24 and 25. For Mount Akim and Akwati, to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, head, and a scarf. With that Amajim, which means to stand. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers. And Madam Shabbat, Majim, Barak.
Yahweh,
Yajim Thomas, his hands down, sir, to the sister side of the room. I want to give the sisters one courtesy salute. The sister, your mouth Shabbat, get your right hand over your left, your feet together at the heel, spread apart at 45-degree angle, your head bowed and covered. We want to give the sisters one courtesy salute. And Madam Shabbat, Madam, Barak.
Yahweh,
Yajim Thomas, his hands down, class is together. So this going back as I don't know.